What's up, guys? It's Discoverinq, and I'm here with Tac-Dubz, and we're gonna be doing a nice little duel comp, talking about game battles, our teams, recruitment, and just personally where we stand on the subject. So, yeah, Tac, you there?
Yes, I am. How you doing? How you doing?
Pretty good. All right. So first off, for you guys that don't know, we're talking about game battles, competitive gaming. It's what would you say, universal kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Like, it's played all around the world. It's connected with MLG, and a lot of the players and stuff on there are very strategic. And actually, the game that we have playing behind is me and Tac-Dubz in a 2v2 on Slums, I think, right?
It's yeah, yeah.
All right, yeah. So it's on Slumps, and we're just doing a 2v2, red guns, and like there's a lot of stuff that's like disabled and stuff, and that's kind of how it comes into being MLG officiated and all that kind of stuff. Like
Right.
text, tell them some of the stuff about rules. Just go over some of the common stuff.
Okay. Well, I mean, it is. There's different types. I mean, for our team, it's a search and destroy base. Obviously, it's regular guns, like he said. You want to go try hard. You want to try and get the win. You want to support your team, give call outs and everything. But really, the main point is like there are requirements, the things that you can't use. What is it, man? Is it like shock charge and explosives? I'm not really sure what the guns you can't use,
Oh,
but I mean,
yeah.
yeah,
Do you want me
okay.
to say it? You want me
I mean,
to go
I'm
over?
just not sure. I don't really know for sure, but I know it's still
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. There's stuff like claymores, bouncing betties. I don't think shock charges might still be allowed. I don't know if they disabled them yet, but they're like
Okay.
shotguns are disabled, stuff like that. There's a lot like all the BS things that people use online. They disable
Yeah.
in this because they want to keep it like a pure skill level kind of game mode. And
Yes,
then
yes, of course.
yeah, like, and then in other instances, personally, I've been to MLG Dallas, and Tac, you've been to
MLG Orlando.
yeah, and
Yeah.
so we've traveled around. We've gone to the pro events, and that's kind of where like the pro circuit gets tied into all this. And teams like Optic, Fear, Blur. What are some of the other teams?
What's Farco or
Farico,
Farico?
Farico
That's what it
Impact.
is.
Those guys that you saw up at the Call of Duty tournament. This is kind of where they started and stuff like that. And it got all connected with MLG, and it's just a way for the community to come up and play on here. Like right now, me and Tac have a me and Tac have a team ladder team, and everything's like sorted out into like there's a team ladder, there's a 2v2 ladder, and there's a singles ladder. And me and Caden have a 2v2 ladder, or sorry, a team ladder. Gosh, a team ladder. And what are we? 10-1, 9-1, something like that.
I think it's 10-1, but yeah.
Yeah. So we've been playing it, and we've been what? How long have you been playing competitive?
Oh wow. I want to say, dang, I'm not really sure. I think it's like it's been a couple months, maybe. I want to say.
Yeah, because I know you like I know you've gone hard on competitive for like almost like you're coming up on a year, and
Well,
I've been
yeah. Well, for a year, yes, I have. I've been in the MLG community for a year, but Black Ops, I've been trying to slowly get into it for a couple months, and I'm doing actually, I think I'm doing pretty well actually.
yeah.
But
Well,
yeah, I've been in it for about a year now.
yeah. Treyarch, they really like they set up the online almost to perform the way competitive should, except they always put in some trashy guns and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But and when it comes to competitive on game battles, anyways, in my opinion, I think that stuff like you're a tryhard or you're camping, I feel like that's just unnecessary. Like, you
Of
know what I
course.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
it says defend. That's all I gotta say. It's search and destroy. It says defend. I'm gonna sit in the corner. I don't.
Yeah.
I always thought it
Actually,
was funny.
why
What?
don't we talk? Why don't we talk about like why we're making this video? Like, what do we want to do with so-called this MLG or GB type status? What do you want to do with it?
In terms of what?
Like of a team or like why we're making this video to explain to people why? Like, why don't we talk about if we're like let's talk about a team base. Like, if people want to join with us and make a team and have some fun on MLG, like how would they get into the team with us or like requirements? Let me say.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Um, like I don't mind if little kids play because I like my little brother's 11. He's pretty damn good. I'd
Right.
say what would you put an age requirement on it? Like 12?
Um, 12,
Maybe?
yeah, 12 or 13. Yeah, that sounds actually
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah, 13 sounds a little bit better because they're dumb. I think by 13 you should be through the squeaker phase.
Yeah,
Well,
oh
I
yeah,
hope
for
you
sure.
are. And you definitely need a mic. Going off of that,
Yes,
definitely
you
gonna need a
do.
mic. So,
It's for like the call out bases. Like, let's say you're about to die, or you spot an enemy. You tell him like he's like for example, what's that map? Express, like he's going in terminal or upper bridge in our spawn or something like that. You really need call
oh,
outs because they do help.
yeah, that drives me insane. Like, I remember I'm doing dubs with AK, and we'll be playing, and the only thing I hear is because he doesn't call out before he dies. He's so focused on getting the kill, he's quiet until he's shot, and then I just hear this little and that's it. And then I don't know where anybody is. I just see the little skull pop up on the screen.
Yeah.
So you definitely, if you guys want to join our team, you definitely need to know some just common knowledge. You're gonna have to know something like call outs and be able to perform with
Yeah.
communication.
Let's oh, here we go. Let's call it like COD franchise. Let's think about like COD franchise experience. Like how many years have you played with Call of Duty? Like how well you actually communicate, how well you actually know the Call of Duty games, how do you feel, and like how well you just talk, and like just I want to say like Call of Duty franchise experience. That's really important. Like how many years you've been playing Call of Duty and whatnot.
Oh, yeah,
I just think that's a big role.
I would definitely say you needed like 2 years of just pubs. Like, I've been playing for 7, and I still play online and learn new callouts for different stuff. Cause like the other day, somebody said picket, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "The white fence on slums," and I was like, "Oh, I guess you could call that picket. I call it
Oh
tractor,"
wow.
and like people always use different things. So you're
Oh
definitely
yeah.
need to play pubs and get the callouts. And that's something I noticed in Counter Strike. Like, Tac, you play Counter Strike, right? Counter Strike
Oh
Global
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Offensive, and yeah,
Of course.
that's what I like about their games, because they're so focused on competitive. In the top left corner, they have like the name of where you are. Like, I know on one of the maps, the alleyway is called Banana, and they have like their callouts up in the corner. I thought that was cool.
That's awesome. Yeah.
But yeah, how many? Ooh, here's one though, because I can play pubs and be pretty damn good. But how can I, like, competitively? I need to have some experience. How many years would you say for that?
Ooh, competitive. I want to say competitive, like, 'cause, I've had it for a year, and obviously I'm doing really good. But for some people, it's like, I don't know, they haven't really done competitive, or they don't feel confident in themselves. I think they need at least maybe 2 to about 3 years. I mean, 3 does sound kind of far-fetched, but really, 3 years is a really stable and well thought out way for game battles, because we know, me and Matt and I, we know just like we know that you're structured, you know that you're a good communicator, we know that you can play well, and that helps. Like I said, I've only been playing for about a year, but I'm really good. I feel confident that I am eligible because of, like I said, the COD franchise. I've been playing for since COD 4's come out, so I've been doing that for so long. But I mean, really, I would say about 2 to 3 years, which would help a lot.
Yeah, I think competitive wise, we should go 2 or 3 years, and then COD franchise, like, Modern Warfare 2, COD 4, because
Yeah.
we're older guys. I'm not an adult yet. I'm 17, but my birthday's in 2 months. Tac is 18 already, I think. So
Yeah.
we're not going to be looking to play with 13 and 14-year-olds. No offense, but
Yeah.
we're going to be looking for guys that have been playing for a while. Even some of the guys. There's South. I think you've played with him before.
Yeah.
South.
Yeah.
He's been playing since SOCOM came out with the PlayStation 2, and he's been playing competitive like that. And he's joining the team pretty soon. But
Okay. Yeah.
and he's only been playing Call of Duty for 2 years, but because he played competitive in SOCOM, he has that mentality and that thinking that you
Oh, yeah, that's
need.
a good point. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what would that? I want to say it's common knowledge, but you know what I mean when I say like thinking, like how to predict the other team and stuff like that. Like, God, I want to say it's common knowledge, but I don't feel like it is.
Yeah.
It's like,
What?
especially in search, because I've seen it in search where people, they shoot at a guy, the guy runs around the corner, and they're like, oh, he's gonna go around the building, I'll follow him, and then he's
Yeah.
waiting.
No. Yeah.
And that's something
No.
that we can't let happen.
Oh, that's what I
Definitely.
want to talk about too. What you brought up about the AK situation. I also wanted to point in or bring a thought in is about awareness. Like if you think, like you're an experience and you see a skull, I mean, you don't run to it. You look around your surroundings and you post up and just make sure your eyes are open. I want to call it like, yeah, I'll call it awareness because I mean you're focused, you're open. You realize your teammates died up there, and you don't want to follow them like you said because they could be like they hear you or see you and then just waiting on a corner. But you want to be aware and focused. So that's what I want to talk about. I mean,
Yeah. So, like in terms of our personal team, I think. GB's fun. GB's competitive. It's definitely something I feel everybody should do. I already have my little brother started on Gamebattles, and for you guys that are playing GB or playing a lot and you want to join us, go on ahead. Just make sure. What do we say? 13 years of age.
Yep.
A mic. Definitely. I can't believe people try and play without mics.
Experience.
Yeah, experience, some type of common knowledge, stuff like that, and then.
Yeah.
3 or 4 years of public games, where you actually know the controls and stuff, and then at least a year or two of competitive,
Of
so
course,
you know more of what you're doing.
Of
But
course.
yeah, so that wraps it up for me. Tac, anything you want to say?
No, I just want to sign off and be like, everybody, this is Tac-Dubz, and it was great talking to you guys, and hopefully I'll see you guys in future videos.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave some comments below, some type of feedback. And if you guys are interested, my personal GB profile will be down in the description, and so will Caden's. We'll talk to you guys next time. Peace out.
Peace.